What if you are? And today I'm with Diomedes Ruse.
Good evening and beyond Venu. Sorry, was in the middle of other things.
That's alright, don't worry about it. And today, well, we're just playing video games right now. Pretty much all that good stuff. Let's see. What else? I'm going to upload a video probably around nighttime. And also, ooh, hold on here, let me see. Hey Seth, hey Blood Moon. And I'm playing Fallout 4, where this time I am the neutralist person. Well, not neutral. Basically, my character is going to be a person who doesn't care about a lot of things, who would shape the world in his image. Probably find someone, and not only that, try to save his son. You know, like every other person. Scratch that. Like some decent people. Speaking of which, what was your favorite gun in the game? Or weapon of choice?
Who are you talking to?
You.
You were asking the wrong person.
What is your favorite weapon of choice in the Fallout 4 universe?
Yes, because I haven't played Fallout 4.
Alright, the Fallout universe.
Honestly, the 44.
Alright, alright. Was it because it was silent?
No, the 44 ain't silenced. The 44 Magnum is a big,
Oh,
beefy
that
pistol.
one. I was thinking about the 22. Fudge.
You're like, why the heck would I want a
Forgot.
22?
Probably you were you were silent and you like to kill things and make sure that no one else could hear you.
Do I look like a silent person to you?
You did use cloak.
Yes.
So that means you have a little bit of silence in you.
A tiny, tiny amount that I only use in special circumstances whenever people drive me.
It's not that bad.
But yes, I can confirm.
So I would have to go with anything to use in the Fallout 4 universe. I think I'd go for the... I forgot what it was called. Damn it. Hey, Tina. Hey, fella, have you watched Kagan Ashura? Yup. Well, I died. Gosh. Let's see. So how was everyone's day? My day was alright. People wanted me to go to work. I did it knowing the fact that I could have actually gotten extra sleep. Like, Bailey, like, left. I played, like, one more game, possibly. I was actually just, like, not sleepy yet. And after the game, I just passed out. Golly. Let's see. Good. Just had I had 8 pineapple pizza. This is the one person that spoke about pineapple. This is the only person that I know that just kept talking about pineapple pizza. I think this is like something that he wants me to do. What if this anime character ate pineapple pizza? As you can see, I have good English. Wait a minute, his name is freaking Pineapple Pizza. Golly fudge. Would you ever use a bow and arrow or a slingshot?
You talking to me?
Yep.
Honestly, becoming good with a bow is a shite ton of work, and I'm already great with a slingshot, and usually the only thing you need to use a bow on is people. Well, slingshot, you can kill most small animals with it and survive on, so yeah, I'd probably go with the slingshot.
Alright. What kind of ammo, like, variants, or, like, what kind of ammo possibilities could you use with, the slingshot?
Oh, several. You got standard rocks, which aren't that accurate, but you have infinite amount of as long as you're in the right place. You have ball bearings, which are very fast and very dangerous. You have glass, which is very fun to use. You can even use obsidian if you really feel like it, but I wouldn't recommend it. It can cut the shit out your hands. You can also, basically anything you can put in there. Like, heck, if you really wanted to, you could take some of those little firecrackers that explode on impact, and you can use them. That was always fun on the 4th of July. Just randomly pop someone in the arse and then just see, ow, what the hell?
Oh, you mean the ones that you throw on the freaking ground?
Yeah.
Oh, I hated those. Oh, I love them. I hate when it happened to me.
That's everyone.
I have this whole thing where basically I forgot how I would say it, but basically I forgot how to say it, but I know one thing. If I ever used any of that stuff, I'll have like a whole, like, it's duct tape. That's what I would call it. It would be duct tape, and you had a whole lot of them, and you wrap it around your hand, and you just smack somebody in the head. It's a weirder version to like slap boxing.
Sounds like you're trying to make impromptu brass knuckles, which all you really need is a roll of quarters.
A roll of quarters?
Yeah, you take a roll of quarters, you hold it in your hand, the amount of power you can produce behind it is drastically increased. The only difference between it and brass knuckles really is the sheer fact that you don't have a knuckle guard, which means your fingers are going to take the brunt of whatever you're going to be hitting. But you're adding so much extra force behind it, it's not even funny.
Gotcha.
Like, being legitimately honest with you, the amount of power you can produce using using a roll of quarters is just beyond ridiculous. Sure, it takes a little bit extra strength to maneuver it around and everything, but you're good.
Gotcha. Have you ever tried Bloody Quarter?
Nope. I've tried Bloody Knuckles.
Bloody Knuckles are fun.
Yes, it is.
Oh gosh. The amount of times where my hand's only bled like twice the whole time. They have, like, I think the scars are all gone now, I think. But I knew, like, my hands couldn't move, and no matter how much force I tried to, like, push it, I just kept pushing it. And my friends thought it was weird, like, why do you keep doing that? It's going to hurt you. I was like, I don't know why, I just like the feeling of it. And they're like, fudge. We're friends with you, I guess. We have to go with that. I'm like, hey, it's not that bad. But yeah, they think it's a little creepy at times.
Well, yeah, some people are like that.
Have you ever licked your wounds as a kid? Just be like, oh, just a spit would work.
I wouldn't say I've done that, but there have been other instances of weirder stuff.
Golly. Let's see right here. Hey, Patrick, I didn't notice you're there.
Hey-o. Yes, I am here. Whether people like it or not.
Oh, fudge, we're in a freaking facility. Time for us to dip. What do you think is better, a short sword or a machete?
Depends. It really does depend. If you're talking about for utilitarian purposes?
No, I'm just talking about like straight, like somebody is about to attack you. They have a short sword.
Oh, short sword. This debate's already been discussed and been finished. Piercing is better than slashing, every time. Napoleon Bonaparte proved that to be the truth. As much as I like a sword that can cut and slash, it's easier and faster to stab your enemy multiple times.
Gotcha.
So having a short sword that's designed for piercing, yeah, you're going through, especially considering most armors nowadays. It can't really even protect against blades of any kind, much less piercing. They're more designed to protect against ballistic damage, which absorbs high impacts, but when it comes down to actual piercing attacks from like a stab, armors are useless against it. The reason why a lot of police officers die to stab wounds and such is because the armors they have aren't useful against it.
Alright. Having said that, what would you survive? Could you survive a ballistic with a ballistic like shield against a sledgehammer? Like somebody was just holding it and not like flat down.
Okay, so you're saying like a what do you mean?
So say somebody is holding it.
You said a whole random assortment of words there, but I don't think you tried to make a sentence out of them.
Okay, let's say this. Somebody has a ballistic shield.
Yes.
Now, say somebody is about to grab, somebody has a sledgehammer, and now they're just going to hit it full force.
Then the hammer loses.
Alright.
Because the ballistic shield is a shield, nonetheless. Until that thing breaks, then the opponent's got no advantage.
So,
like, until that shield breaks, that hammer is going to have to keep on hitting and hitting and hitting and hitting.
What about a pickaxe?
Pickaxe would do a bit better.
Gotcha.
But not by much. Mainly, the pick would get stuck after maybe the first or second hit, and then you got a pickaxe embedded into your opponent's weapon, which is their shield. In which case, now all they gotta do is twist it a certain direction, and boom, your weapon's gone, and they now have you at a disadvantage.
Alright. So wait a minute. Could someone, like, what is... Oh gosh, there's a freaking Yaogwai. For those who do not know what Yaogwais are, they are bears that are mutated and actually bigger than your average grizzly bear.
Oh, not only bigger, but highly more aggressive.
Not only that, if you get the freaking, like, if you cut out their meat and just take it, it actually makes for a pretty good meal.
Well, duh, it's bear. Bear is good.
Well, it's a rad bear as well, so it's not like... I think it's safe to assume that radiation meat isn't as tasty unless you put a lot of good seasoning on it.
No, just spicy.
Just spicy? Wait a minute, you've tasted rad bears?
No. Just bear.
Just bear.
Just bear, as far as you know.
Anyway, I think I would rather have like I said, I've tried blueberry bears or blueberry bears. The weird thing about that is I've seen what people are talking about, basically the fat that they have takes in a lot of the fruits and nutrients, and for some reason, in some cases, if they eat a lot of blueberry, then that is the one thing that they're going to have, like, in their fats.
Yeah,
so it tastes sweet. Go ahead. Alright. So it tastes sweet and bitter at the same time. The fact of the matter is, my parents are to the point of Christian where it's like, if you eat any other animal besides the ones that are there, like, how would I say this? Like, my parents tell me you cannot eat elk. You can't eat deer or any of that stuff because...
That's not true. Being Christian has nothing to do with you not being able to eat elk and such. No, you can eat elk, you can eat cow. What you don't eat is scavengers. Unless they're part of a religion, part of the religious sect of Christianity I've never heard of. But yes, elk, as long as it's nice, scavenger, like say cat. You're not allowed to eat the blood of an animal, that is also true, but your primarily thing is you're not allowed to eat scavengers, filthy creatures, which also include pork in some cases. But yeah, I'm a dead Christian. I mean, I'm a Christian many times over, and I've eaten elk, I've eaten boar, I've eaten deer, I've eaten a lot of different critters.
Something's out there.
It just, like, my parents tell me all the time.
Like, it's a personal preference and all, but at the same point in time, if that's what their beliefs is, I'm not going to deny it, nor am I going to insult it, but... Yeah, I've never heard of a subsect of Christianity where you can't eat elk.
No, it's not that. It's like they say that animals from a barn. So you can eat animals from a barn, like a pig, or...
People raise elks in barns. People raise deer in barns. There's people that raise ostriches in barns. There are people that raise llamas in barns. There's a lot of different critters that can be raised in barns. That's a wide expected thing right there. Like heck, there's even a shark farm.
So basically, okay, well that's actually good enough for me. Animal is now fair game. It's like,
well, we just opened up his eyes right there, folks. Congratulations!
My taste buds,
Fallout, get his eyes opened wide.
My taste buds are going to be tasting a lot more than just bear and elk.
Neither have I, and I have a Christian. Yeah, it's like that. Tina, how you doing?
Back then, I used to watch like things with my mom. It's like there's usually like this crazy Christian lady that will tell you if you don't eat this or this, you're gonna die because God is mad at us. I'm like, what is he mad at me for? I didn't do nothing wrong. Every time someone gotta be mad at me. Hilarious. I call them Jesus freaks now. My mom gets mad at that. Just be like, they are not Jesus freaks. I'm like, you see that woman there who is basically who's a hoarder, all that stuff, and you want to save that for the apocalypse because God's going to get mad at us. Like, God's gonna take that away too. He's gonna take away anything that you have. So it's like, if you see her, if people said that she smelled a lot. I'm like, Jesus said that you need to clean yourself at times too. I think he was talking about proper hygienics as well, but you don't see her cleaning that freaking... I couldn't say that word because I know my mom will slap me. Like, golly.
God bless, man. You need to learn to calm down.
Yeah.
No, I highly doubt he will ever try Hawaiian pizza, pineapple pizza, but good try.
I mean, It's not a. It's not a.
I don't know about you there, Anthony Wallace, but I tell you one darn thing right here. I'm Louisianan and I'm Christian, and there's still quite a bit of seafood that's left on the menu. As long as I ain't a scavenger, I'm free game. And even then, I have quite a few cases of repentance whenever the local crawfish come into town, because, oh good God, crawfish is good.
Crawfish is good. They told me not. Oh man. Probably one day I'll just like. No, I don't think I would do. Probably for a final meal, like my mother just ever just like is about to kick. I would just be like, all right, mom, go and cook you your last supper, eat all this, and she's all like, this is so beautiful, it tastes so well, you cook so much good food for me. What is this? Bear, elk, llama.
You're attack before she's actually supposed to die, aren't you?
I was like, oh, you told me to eat my vegetables. You always tell me to eat all this dang food that I never wanted. Man, I like it when the other foot is, you know, shown. When it's on the other foot. If I were to ever eat pineapple pizza, I would have to try to... I would put hot sauce on it. Hot sauce makes things spicier, and I would take away the sweetness. And you just told me to eat the pineapple pizza. You never said I could like put any other topping, so I'm going to put like chicken on there.
Dude.
What?
God bless. You're actually going to try pineapple pizza?
I'm not going to try that shit.
I knew it, you little bastard.
No way. What kind of a man who still has his balls? Let's go and try fucking pineapple pizza. God, what kind of a ignorant person decided? This person either was on crack, because I know no high person would ever try pineapple pizza.
Actually, that's actually traditional Italian. It's an actual traditional Italian dish.
I never heard of an Italian. I've literally heard of pasta.
Believe it or not, a lot of pizzas back in the day had were thin crusted, had a shite ton of different vegetables and fruits on them. Hawaii added pineapple because that was their main export.
Hold on. It's not bad. You know it tastes good. Are you trying to say you don't know what it tastes like? All right.
I do not agree with it tasting good. I've tried it before, and to be honest with you, I just don't like it. The cheese and the pineapple don't mix well with me, but I'm not gonna knock their choice. If it makes it good for them, then that means I get more hamburger pizza for me.
I think they're trying to tell me if I haven't tried it, then I shouldn't judge it.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
In that case, eat a piece of shit and tell me if it tastes good or not, because you can't knock it until you try it. So,
dude, not cool.
Not cool, really.
Not cool. Don't do that. They're your friends. Your friends. Don't do that.
Fair enough.
Don't be asinine just because you're getting a little peeved about pizza.
I've eaten pizza before, and I enjoyed it. I know an old lady who was actually like, she told me once about pineapple pizza, about like it doesn't, people choose it, and she's like, for me it doesn't taste good. It's more like the sweetness of it. Because when I made my pizza before, I actually put like a little bit of sugar on the sauce to give her that sweetness, yet like to make it much more, have that a little bit more sweetness to it. And how do I say it?
Sounds good. Let's go.
I put sugar, like not a lot of sugar, like no. I put like a teaspoon, or I forgot what is the lowest like spoon ever that they use. Teaspoon? I know it's not tablespoon.
Okay, we get it. You added a tiny amount of sugar into the dough that you needed into making the pizza, correct?
No, no, on the pizza sauce.
Okay, into the pizza sauce itself. Either way.
Always believed in freedom of the press.
Get it? Let's move on. Let's stop talking about pizza.
Alright, let's talk about pasta.
Oh, God bless.
What kind of pasta do you like?
Angel hair.
Angel? That tastes actually good. It's weird at first, because I tried it before, but I tried spaghetti. So my first time eating angel hair.
I'm also partial to clamshells as well as linguine.
Linguine? That's a fun name to say.
Whatever. I'm not going to be here long.
Another see-no-evil type. Will fit in just fine with all the inept guards.
Was there anything particular? I'm trying to find some.
Ah, my favorite dish was like lasagna. Golly.
My son, Sean. He's less than a year old.
Oh, lasagna is pretty good, but it's nowhere near my favorite. And anyways, let's stop talking about food.
What's Diamond City Security doing to help this man?
Jesus Christ.
What should we talk about then?
And now we have an infant who's been
I don't know. Talk about something else other than food.
Alright. Well, you guys chose the Viking thing, so I'm actually
There
going
you
to... I'm actually going to do... What exactly was the... No, what if now for me was the Fudge. What if now for me was the... Fudge. What if now for me was a Norseman? Correct?
Yes.
What if he was a Norseman? Me and him talked about it a couple of times, and he's helped me out. Thanks, Patrick.
No problem, my friend. It's what I do.
So,
ridiculous. Diamond City Security can't
I'm going to at least...
I want the truth in the dark.
Actually, this is a secret. I'm going to put a little twist on it to help me out with this.
Oh, Lord.
And actually, it's not going to be a book that they read it from. It's going to be an actual scroll.
Big
Oh, Lord, Lord, Lord.
Look, I gotta go get settled in, but
Yeah, so Naomi's father, he was with the freaking Vikings, or his
Don't
wife.
give all the way right off the bat, partner.
Well, I'm not giving the interesting stuff. It's just like I'm talking about like.
Not giving it all away, but I'm only starting off the beginning part of it and going to leave you off on a cliffhanger until I actually make it.
Well, that's what you say it like that. That does sound kind. You know what? Damn it, Patrick. Well, I'm not going to talk about no more. Imagine being tall. Hold on, I'm going to do my Viking. What if completely different? Nice. There could be technically possibly like infinite amounts of weapons to like users in the Shield Hero series. Like you could have the hammer hero, the axe hero.
I mean, technically true. Honestly, if I were to have a choice, I know I definitely make a better spear hero than that dumbass, but probably axe.
The axe hero? Alright. Oh gosh. Yeah! Running around with crap. Oh, fuck. Well, people, if he was the axe hero, beware, he does not take kindly no more to anyone's crap. He is not going to...
You make it sound like I'm such a bad man.
No. I just make it out as the fact that if I get close
Oh,
to
it's
you...
a fact I'm not bad. It's a fact that I'm a bad man. Got
No,
it.
I never said that. I said it's just the fact that if someone pisses you off, I'm not going to help them out. Even you're a hero. Yeah, I am a hero. I could possibly hold him off. I'm not going to just do it for no reason. Don't try me with that crap. Don't try to bring me into your suffering. You suffer by yourself. You don't put other people into that.
The food hero shows up. Oh God.
The bald hero. I think I would, let's see.
On us there, bud.
Sorry about that. Basically, I think I would go with the knife hero. Or at least the dagger hero.
Oh God, you'd really have a hard time against an axe.
Yeah, that's the scary part. If I knew you were going to be the axe hero, I would choose a different freaking weapon right away. I'm not either I go full speed, try at least take you out, or you would have speed, and I would know the fact that you're swinging from east to west in a matter of a second, and I'm thinking to myself, yeah. You want me to use this freaking tiny thing and try to at least get close.
That distance close, bud. You gotta get that distance close.
If I can't throw my freaking weapon and get it back as fast as I can, then I'm not going to get it. No, you know what? Screw that.
Make it sound like I'm such a terrible person.
No, I just know that I'm retarded, but not stupid.
I wouldn't call you that.
Alright, I'm stupid, not retarded.
I wouldn't call you that either.
I'm a little off edge, but I'm not stupid.
I wouldn't say that either.
I make dumb decisions that time, but I'm not stupid.
That's more accurate, but I still wouldn't say that.
I want an interview. Your life story in print.
I'm a little confused, but I got a lot of spirit.
Still wouldn't say that. You're trying to match me what I would say, but you aren't going to guess it.
Get used to the world above ground.
Let's see.
Here's your headline. Local man says no.
Gonna be like that, huh? Fine.
Deku in a coma. Oof.
Gosh. The gun hero. Well, that's not that bad.
I mean, the cannon hero could be a thing. Oh, good God, I could be the cannon hero.
No. See what you guys do?
Oh wait, no, I won't. I don't want to have any affiliation with that name. Nope. Axe hero.
Why not? What's so wrong with the cannon hero?
Trust me when I say that name has been affiliated with another manga, and then now that it's being turned into an anime that I want nothing to do with.
Let's search this up, shall we?
No, I beg you. Let it die, at least until you're off live stream. Because I'd rather just stick with the axe. Okay?
Golly, what is so bad about that?
You don't want to know.
I'm the person who usually would say I want to know.
I get what you're saying. I get that your usual is so freaking enthusiastic about it. Or yes, I want to know. You don't want to know this.
Gosh.
This enemy is not going to be a. It's not going to be a nice one. Would you put it that way? It's going to be nice in the fact that it'll be interesting. It's not going to be nice in the fact of what it portrays. Let's just put it this way. You know, you heard Goblin Slayer, right? You've heard of Goblin Slayer, right?
Yes, I watched it.
Yeah. This is going to be This is going to have more gory content than that.
Gotcha.
And also probably touch up on even worse stuff. It's got to be around Berserk levels of... Well, I wouldn't say Berserk levels of grimdark, but Berserk levels of messed up.
So I know you're from a vault. How would you describe your time?
Which is saying something.
Alright, alright.
So just let the sleeping dog lie.
I think I'd go with...
Okay. I guess we're gonna have to go. So you've seen the.
I think I'd go with the staff hero.
Okay.
The nunchuck hero.
Oh, good. You'll have the exact amount of force coming down as a fly swatter. That'll be fun.
Well, it depends. Like, you could you could have 2 metal rods.
Yay!
Would it still have the same
Sorry, I
amount?
just don't like. I just still don't like the nunchucks as a weapon. It's like it looks flashy. It's very disorienting, but it's less practical than a lot of other things.
Well, you wouldn't want someone to know what you're doing.
No, but you could perform the same type of distraction with using less energy with a sword. It's called a feint.
Speak up.
You make one move, your opponent thinks you're going for that, you go for a different area to strike. It's that simple.
I do want... Then what if I call myself the chain hero?
That could work. I mean, this way you just get to use a chain and you can pick up stuff and bash them into other people.
I saw someone...
Who knows? Your chain could have other effects.
I know one thing, someone used the chain whip, and I saw that. I used the regular whip, but it was heavier, so when I freaking... It did not sound like that. It sounded like someone just slammed... I don't know what. Slammed a piece of meat on the freaking hard metal surface. When I mean hard metal surface, I mean like a safe. Oh gosh. But someone had a chain and they just freaking hit it on the ground. It was beautiful in its sound, but I know it will cause a lot of damage. Like people who do not know this, don't mess with it. The game hero, the planet hero, the pizza hero, the nuclear bomb hero,
How would you describe your time?
Nepal hero. Golly. The glitch hero. The glitch hero? That sounds actually interesting.
My family and I were frozen. I didn't spend much time with Ball.
Wait. They boxed you up in a fridge? The whole time? Are you saying you were alive before the war?
Yes, I will confuse everyone with my power of glitchiness.
Love the landscape of demolished buildings and nuclear radiation everything? Tell me you saw
You see me now, you don't.
blasted it into pieces.
Oh, you thought you were shot to me? No, I move on that. Oh, wait, that's the lag. Never mind.
I am immortal.
You know, I guess you kind of are, aren't you?
Oh boy. You guys, also, I will possibly... It would be a weird one-shot of,
How does it compare to your old one?
what if I put, like, a character of mine, or at least a NPC, or someone that I use in the Fallout 4 universe, given that I played this game so many times. Golly. I could do a one shot of that and see how this would work.
Honestly, seeing everyone surviving out here, building their culture, gives me hope.
That's surprisingly inspired, Blue. We're definitely quoting that. Now, I already know you're looking for your son, Sean. Do you suspect the Institute was involved in his kidnapping?
What would you rather use, a sledgehammer or a warhammer or a freaking war axe?
Okay, war axe is a one-handed axe. A war hammer is a one-handed hammer, and a sledgehammer is a two-handed hammer. I'd have to choose between either the war axe or war hammer. More than likely leaning towards the axe, considering it is more utilitarian in the ways it can be used.
Mm-hmm. So you're
More
not trying.
versatile, if you will.
Gotcha. So you're more into the whole like it being.
I am versatility incarnate. If I can be used in a highly versatile way, not only for survival but personal defense, and or helping me in maintaining a defensible position, then that is my game right there. That is the thing that I will love and cherish until the day I die, because that is my style incarnate. And that's what makes me the most annoying son of a bitch to go against in defensive fortifications. Because I have everything that I can use in a multi-purpose multitude of ways.
Alright. Which weapon would you rather have, though? Would you have the Thor's hammer? Or would you rather have the not the Chaos Blades, the freaking axe from God of War 4?
The Leviathan axe. Alright, so are we talking about MCU's Thor's hammer?
Well, is there, besides the whole like anyone can carry it, how would I say it?
Are we going traditional Norse mythology Thor's hammer? Because those are two very big different things.
Alright, what would be the difference between those two besides the fact that
allow me to explain. One,
Gotcha.
MCU's Thor's hammer makes it to where only someone who is worthy of being called Thor can pick it up.
His name's Nick.
Actual mythology of Thor's hammer, any rando can pick it up. Thor's hammer in the MCU gives him all the powers of Thor: super strength, speed, flight, agility, thunder control. Thor's hammer in traditional mythology only gave him power of lightning. He had all the other stuff in spades. Like the hammer literally only gave him lightning.
Would be hilarious, but no.
Gotcha.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Alright.
I agreed to come
So those are two very big differences.
I'm about to have lightning and flights and nope, no.
Then
you
we got
just-
one pissed off Asgard coming after my arse. Be like, yeah, no.
Not doing that. I will, wait a minute. But, could it be the fact that Thor's hammer...
See how easily he's distracted, folks. He still forgot the question he's asked me.
I was going to say, basically, would it be, different since, or the same, those two being possibly the same thing, since Odin did put a curse, or not a curse, just a spell on them?
No, because as we've seen, Thor without his hammer in the MCU, and especially in the movies, whenever he had all the strength and everything, even slightly after he lost his hammer, I will admit that. But that hammer was also forged from like a star. Thor's hammer in mythology, it was made by dwarves.
Oh yeah, those two, I do remember from the God of War, they did say that, oh, there was another person who used something like that, or we made something like that for Thor. Them being the two brothers in Jotunheim, or not Jotunheim, Asgard?
Sure, let's go.
will do.
Don't look at me. I've never played God of War 4. Or any of the God of Wars.
There was two brothers that built the axe.
Yes, you made a what if about it and then never picked it up again.
It was supposed to just be a one-shot, seeing how people would like it. I think I really do need to have like I should do the system thing where basically I stop making new what ifs and just start doing my older ones.
Yeah. Make a system to where you can actually complete the ones you've made.
I could just do all of the old one, like I could just focus on one and just do like all of them in one setting and doing another one in one setting. So basically like, oh gosh.
Okay, I don't recommend doing that.
Why not?
Okay, for two things. One, while that sounds like a good idea at first, you will get tired of that subject, and it will show. That's the reason mine have a scheduled, basically, few-week off time period, so I don't get bored with the subject and just start making more and more asinine decisions with it, due to my own irritation and boredom. Reason I give them a time off to essentially become fresh and new ideas to form, instead of just, oh, there we go with this, and there we go with that, you know what he does here, and stuff like that. This way I can be energetic and and just be a great narrator.
Ouch.
Instead, you know, of, oh, you guys know, it's
Hey.
just as it goes. But yes, I prefer, that's me personally, but yes, that can be a bit of a thing if you aren't careful.
Mm-hmm.
You've probably never had that problem, and hopefully you never will, but I'm just letting you know that's something that can happen.
Alright, alright.
That's the reason I usually give myself some off-period times and stuff before that, but I'm not you. You do what you do.
Gotcha.
Another thing is you could actually find out and create something that gives it more time and prolongs it. For instance, I was planning for my Issei one to just kind of die out after another 5 episodes. I just came across something that could give him an arc for like another 15 to 20 more episodes, so yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It might actually be one of the, it might actually end off at the similar time that the other ones do.
Alright. I need to use the restroom. Give me a second here.
Can you do if Wef Deku had Nin or Haki? Well, he technically already did one with Zoro way back in the day, but he probably does need to update it.
Yes, I do.
Deku was One Punch Man. That would be too boring!
Well, what if
Ace!
he did say? I did say, "Hey, Ace."
Yes, but I was busy creating a character.
Golly.
Hey, I zone out unless I'm getting brought back to the world, dadgummit. You should know me.
I do. I do. All right, people, talk to him. Any question you have, talk to him about it.
Crap. So, how you guys doing today? Okay, Nin is... doing that is a bit strange. Like, Nin is already a harsh thing to try and focus on, considering if you're talking about like from the Nin from Hunter x Hunter, that will go so many different possibilities, it's not even funny. Trying to add that with hockey would just be an overwhelming amount of information. Good, good. I made pineapple pizza with chicken. Okay, pineapple pizza. Good for you. I think you have a problem, though. I think you might be addicted to the pineapple pizzas. We may need to have an intervention later, but I'll let you be you. Glad to hear, Blood Moon. Yes, I saw you're good up there. But yes. Nin or hockey might be easier to focus down on besides besides both of them, because due to the sheer, well, differences between them. And as well as the sheer different amounts of abilities that can be used along with it. I'm not addicted yet. Sounds like you're trying to be. I have an IQ of 189. Good for you! But, I think you might want to talk... Wait a minute. You watch Nuxtaku. A man of culture, I see, Demon King. My IQ is -0. Yes, it was a Nuxtaku reference, I saw it! Yes, he is a good guy. And he's right, there is no such thing as Sakura fans. My IQ is -0. I highly doubt that. Hockey. Don't act like I didn't see that. I saw that retracted message. I saw it. Was it Haki or Haka? No wait, I saw H-A-K-I. Hockey. It was Hockey. I saw that. Demon King. You sly dog. Unknown IQ. Well, I know mine, but that was due to negative. Yes, it has 3 types, but those 3 types can be used and bolster people in several different ways. For instance, observation hockey can not only allow you to see things that people are doing minutely or from far away, but if you focus it down long for a good enough period of time, or learn how to focus it down, you can somewhat predict what your opponents are going to do at virtually little to no error whatsoever. Armament, well... It can either be strong enough to avoid getting cut, or strong enough to possibly survive a nuclear blast. You never know, but considering it's Luffy that we're watching it from, we all know what's going to happen eventually. They're going to bust out a nuke on them. They'll figure out a way to.
I had an idea in
Don't even get me
place.
started with Conqueror's Hockey. Oh, good God, Conqueror's Hockey is broken as bollocks. But yes, it's the Nin thing that's the problem, considering Nin from Hunter x Hunter. Oh, good God, there are so many things you could do with that, and that's the reason why I'm personally avoiding it, because, oh Lord!
He has so many freaking ideas already.
Not only that, but every Nin ability comes with its own pro, con, drawback, possible self-fatality. And you can even have Nin abilities that activate after you're dead. So yeah, there's a shite ton of them, and trying to focus down on all the Nin stuff is difficult.
I I did think of this one time. Basically, I already told you this about the whole, like, what a Deku had. I forgot, he's the only one that was talking about that. Or not, I don't think it was that. No, it was someone else. Hold on here. Someone was talking about this, about, no, wait. Oh, it was just me. We were talking about the whole, like, Exodia thing. And him being the son, him being the father of Anubis.
Exodia, obliterate!
Oh gosh, there's only one time where I used Exodia. One time. I had the cards and all that stuff, but it got taken away. Playing.
I had a specialized deck for it.
You still have a deck?
Oh yeah, but it's nowhere near that deck. I have a warrior deck.
Dude, I still have my old deck right here. Oh man.
Yes. We all see the reference there, Mr. IQ of 189. God bless. Oh, that's funny. That's just beautiful, man. Thank you for bringing that. That's just like, yep. I needed that laugh. I need to be reminded of that next Taku video. God bless. That's funny. The sad part is Fallout has no idea what we're talking about. Well, if he was in Yu-Gi-Oh! Oof. That's another hard one, considering you'd have to make him a deck. And my inner meta-game guy just wants to come out and say, I know exactly the deck to give him. He will win all the duels against those chumps. Then my inner narrator wants to go, hold up. We need to make this challenging. We already technically control what goes into his hand. We kind of need to figure out what the deck he's going to actually have. It's like, it's like an internal argument. Okay, Bubba, what is Deckard? Was in Pokemon? What if Deckard was in Pokemon? Ooh. Interesting. Interesting indeed.
Deku when he gets all the Pokemon balls and he just brings it back to his universe. Sir, why you're illegally using Pokemon animals or creatures, whatever these things are, to fight your battles? I'm a Pokemon trainer. No, sir. You are a Pokemon abuser. Who the fudge is Pokemon? I don't know if she's one of your little friends, but we need her too. Y'all both arrested for whatever this shit is. Oh, fudge.
Yeah, that equals a bit of a mess up on that pot.
I did think, what if Deku was Charizard?
Like a legitimate Charizard.
Not a legitimate Charizard, but at first he has a tail that just shoots out fire, and it's I'm not going to make it that freaking long tail just having like dragged around him. It's going to be like, you know how Rin is?
Well, we know how to kill him. We just snuff out the tail flame. Yay!
It's like the same one.
All enemies focus on that one weak point. Wait, what if you cut off the tail entirely? Does that mean the flames go out as well, and technically he dies?
Or does it just go out of his asshole? Yeah.
I was talking about cutting off the tail slightly. I wasn't talking about cutting it off that far. You nuts? You have to get close to the main body to do that. You cut off the tail from a farther distance, like maybe a couple extra feet, so that way you don't have to worry about the main body having to turn around that quickly.
But let's see. Deku's tail. You know, you've watched Blue Exorcist, right?
Slightly.
You know his
I got disinterested.
Do you know his transformation where his tail is like black and there's like fire coming out of that one part?
Somewhat, yeah.
It's gonna be like that.
If.
So yeah, somebody steps on his tail or something like that. not only will there be a chance of possibly snuffing out the flames, but there's also...
do you know Nuxtaku Fallout? Or at least know of him?
I think so. I heard of the name before.
Uh-huh. So you have heard of the infamous Nuxtaku. Me personally, I do like his videos devoted to certain anime characters that basically give you a peek inside their minds. Like with Guts and Escanor. Oh, those are beautiful ones.
Okay. Wait a minute. What? Didn't he make a song once?
I don't think so, but possibly. I don't view into his channel every day.
There are no sins in Diamond City. Hear me? There's two folks in
I
your
like how he just shoots him as like his brother. Kyle's not... Okay, well, he's dead, but he's not a villain, that's for sure. Let's see. After that, when he gets older, he turns into his third form. And basically, his second form, where his hair is red. Not only that, his tail is burning brighter, but it's a little bit more concentrated. So...
Yes, he is very funny.
Let's see. If anything else...
Well, I'm gonna have to be going here soon enough because I gotta get ready for my What If video about what if Naruto could summon a Galvanus.
Oh boy, people, you hear that? A Galvanus. Can you tell them what a Galvanus is, though?
Okay. This will be my last Monster Hunter crossover for at least the next year. Considering there's so much different stuff I could pull from there, it would get mind-boggling if I kept on doing so. And honestly, it would be dull if I kept doing so. But this one will be my last one for the next year. The Galvanus, think of it like essentially a T-Rex that can, well, emit a high degree temperature flame from its mouth, but its primary means of attack is the ultra-sharp blade-like tail that is so powerful it can even cut through the bones of other monsters. And it sharpens and heats up this sword by grabbing its tail with its mouth and then proceeding to drag it along the teeth until it shing, gets all nice and shiny and glowing red hot. Which also helps it cut through stuff, because, you know, if the blade itself isn't sharp enough to cut through it, you might as well make it to where extra flames help burn through it.
Yeah.
And there are
A
other
and
types
B.
of Galvanus. There's the acidic Galvanus, which some people would know, which is basically a Galvanus that has a different diet, and instead of producing flames, it produces a highly corrosive acid.
Gotcha.
And then there's the Hellblade Galvanus, which is, well, he cuts into things with his tail and they go boom, due to a fine explosive powder left behind.
Let's see right here. Alright, so you guys got all that right there. Let's see.
Not to mention, I'm also gonna have to go eat, considering I'm hungry as hell, and we've been talking about food for the last few minutes. You crazy balloons.
I would have a pizza sandwich.
That makes no sense. It's already got so much dough.
Well, technically, put 2 slices of pizza on top of each other, or at least make it to where the cheese and the meat are all in the center. Or you could have a pizza cake, where basically there's like slices of pizza on each other. Or let's see.
You know what? No. Stop. Just stop. Thank you. But I'm gonna have to cut this party short.
Really? I was going to talk about more about, you know, pizza cake, pizza cereal.
Yeah, no, I'm going to definitely cut this short. Because you're
I'm on trippy stuff right now.
not only that, but I'm getting very, very hungry, and I don't feel like dealing with that.
Alright, people. He's about to sign off, so everybody say your goodbyes. That was rude. That was evil. You know what? I apologize on his behalf.
I ain't telling you how to pick your friends. Piper's kind of trouble.
I'm about to head off too because I need to sleep. I had not good enough sleep yesterday. I gotta do my what if at nighttime, so I will talk to you guys later. So like, comment, and do subscribe to the channel here, people. This has been the Fallout What If here. Bye.